What up, my people? It's your boy Most Jiggy, and welcome to the Mob Lifestyle. I'm always gassed to be here, man. Today we've got a special, but before we get into it, y'all know what to do: like and subscribe. All right. So today we've got the GOAT. Right, this is undeniably the GOAT of rap music alive. Right, so Jay Z, y'all know we don't get to hear Jay Z talk much. He's always in his bag. Literally, Jay Z is always in his bag. So, he recently came out and gave out an interview on GQ, and of course, it was really insightful because everybody needed to hear his perspective on a lot of stuff happening in the culture and personally with him as well. So, yeah, that's what we're reacting to. I mean, we're not reacting to the whole video. The whole video, y'all can go check it out. It's about 35 minutes long or thereabout. But we'll just pick out key excerpts because we need to address some of the things that were said and some of the things he addressed. And we're starting off with the battle. I mean, it's one of the elephants in the room, right? It's one of the elephants in the room because Jay Z picked his, according to what we know, he's in charge of picking whoever gets to perform at the Super Bowl, like exclusively. It's a Rock Nation thing, right? So, and Rock Nation is Jay Z, so it's basically Jay Z, and he picked Kendrick Lamar for the 2025 Super Bowl, and it's also ironic because it is well known that Jay Z and Drake are not necessarily on the best terms. Okay, so this is a really interesting deep dive into it. So it always felt like Jay Z already picked Kendrick Lamar's side in the battle anyway, by default. So he's addressing some of that, and yeah, his for the first video we're checking out is him addressing the effects of the battle on the culture. Let's go.
And the last pillar is battling. We love the excitement, and I love the sparring and the music you get. But in this day and age, it's so much negative stuff that comes with it that you almost wish it didn't happen.
Really?
Yeah, because it's almost like it's a final thing. Now people that like Kendrick hate Drake,
Yeah.
no matter what he makes, no matter what he says, and it goes far too. It's like attack on his character and his thing and it's like, I don't know if I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if it's
I don't get it, Jay Z. What are you saying?
helpful to our growth.
It's not a narrative, Jay Z. Kendrick Lamar said it in Euphoria. I hate the way that you talk. It's always been a game of love and hate. And let me just say, I'm the biggest hater. Hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I even hate the women you fuck. They confuse themselves with real women. Like, bro. I mean, I do get what you're saying because honestly, the whole stan culture thing is really messed up right now, and people just go crazy. But man, look, these were things that were said in Kendrick Lamar's lyrics. So if it's when it comes to that, Jay Z, it's not the media that actually that's pushing the agenda. I think Kendrick created it, and the media is always just there to foil this shit too. Cause nobody knows when to stop once it hits the social media, bro. Once it hits social media, it's till whenever the hell, right? So yeah, let's keep going.
Where the fallout lands, especially on on social media, which takes place every day.
Yeah.
And now you have these pods of cult.
The Stan armies fighting.
Yeah, and it's like it's too far.
Yeah.
It's like bringing people kids in it.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't like that. Maybe I've grown in a space that is probably I sound like the old guy wagging the finger. But
You are the old guy wagging the finger, bro. You are Jay Z.
I think we can achieve the same thing as far as like sparring with music, with collaborations more so than breaking the whole thing apart.
Yeah.
It could stand it before because there was no social media and there was no thing. And, you had the battle and it was fun and then you moved on.
Right.
right now, I don't know if it could stand it with the technology that we have.
Because it takes up so much oxygen.
It takes up so much oxygen.
Yeah.
And now it's just like every day they're just
Like
trying
they're
to
still talking about it.
It's not just talking about it. Not like, yo, this song I like this.
Yeah.
No, it's like trying to tear down the people's life.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like trying to.
Yo, I can relate to that. I can relate to that 100%. And yo, I just got to talk about the grills, man. Like Jigga is back outside. I know he's got stadium performances for the Blueprints and Reasonable Doubt. So, bro, I feel like Jay-Z is really gonna give the fans a lot this year to work with, because this is the most outside he's been in forever. The most we can see Jay-Z's outside is when Beyonce is on tour. Like, that's when you're sure you would see pictures of Jay-Z, like active pictures of Jay-Z on the internet every other day, right? But I feel like we're gonna get a lot of Jay-Z this year. Anyways, so but I can relate to what he's saying, because, bro, this social media thing be crazy, bro, and it never stops. And people go crazy for their favorites. Like, people like Drake's side, they crazy. Kendrick Lamar side, yo, I didn't know Kendrick Lamar had crazy ass fans, bro, but yo, Kendrick Lamar fans are crazy, bro. They hold it down for Kendrick like mad. And I guess Kendrick really coming out like on top in the battle really like put that battery in their back. So they're not really ever gonna back down. But the whole stan culture, and it's really messed up because it's infiltrated like the mainstream media so much. It feels like that's all. It's 2 years into the battle. People say, oh, people should move on. I see it on Twitter all the time. People are talking about, look, it's been 2 years, move on. I mean, it would be easier to move on if Joe Budden or academics or Hot 97 were not talking about the same damn thing every other day. The Breakfast Club. It feels like the only time they can really have something to say is when there's like major drama, like something else other than Drake or Kendrick. It has to be something like crazy that just happened. And once that wave passes away, it's right back to Kendrick and Drake. You know what I mean? I feel like for 2 years now, it's the only thing that has been running the space. And that's where the whole toxicity comes from, Brent. You know? So yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah.
You know, it's like trying to tear down the people's life.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like trying to, wreck this guy's marriage or this guy's relationship with his child. And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's worth it at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Again, I love the idea that we got so much music in such a short period of time.
Great music.
Just everything around it was just like, man, this is.
I feel like Jigga is hiding from the truth, man. Jay-Z, you're just at this point. I feel like you're just mincing words, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be honest. If you say so much music, like, did you listen to the music? There are verses where Kendrick is talking directly to Drake's kid, right? Advising. These things were initiated by the artist. And you know how toxic stan culture is. These are the two biggest rappers of their generation, right? In the world right now, these are the two biggest rappers in the world. So everything that came out of their mouth was what their fans were going to work with. There was no, oh, okay, let's create this narrative. Nah, every damn thing that the fans are running with till date were narratives created by these artists themselves. So if anyone's to blame, they took it there. They took it there. Drake also has times when he's insinuating, oh, Kendrick beat on his girl. He's got times when he's insinuating, oh, they free one of your kids. I heard one of them kids might be day free. Shake that ass for me, then shake that ass for free. Like, bro, these are things that were brought. Just the artists did this shit to themselves, bro. And I feel like there are men enough to withstand whatever came with it. You get like everybody has handled it in their own way though, but I feel like they were ready for it because Kendrick said, "If you're taking it there, I'm taking it further." That's something you don't want to do. Like, bro, on push-ups, Drake said, "I was even trying to keep it PG." You know, so bro, everybody was locked in, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, stop this narrative. The fans didn't create no narratives. The artists did and let the fans burn it down. It was not even fuel. Like, they let the fans burn that shit down. Anyways, let's get back to it.
It's like taking us
We have a lot to cover, so let's get to it.
a couple steps back.
Yeah.
And we just grown so much that I don't know if, I guess I'm gonna say it, I don't know if battling needs to be part of the culture anymore.
Interesting.
I hate that I had this.
Stop. Now, Jay-Z, you have my full attention. This is the type of shit that I be saying, man. This is the type of shit that I be saying. Like, we don't need this type of energy, bro. We don't need this whole. And where were you 2 years ago, bro? Like, Jay-Z, stop. Where were you 2 years ago, bro? Where were you before the Super Bowl? Where were you after the Super Bowl? Where were you after the first Grammys that won after Kendrick won 5 Grammys with Not Like Us? Stop it. Stop it, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what's happening. Like, this is just, you're just trying to act like, oh, you didn't want, like, bro, you profited as fuck off this shit, bro. Like, you know you did. Like, bro, battling will always be good for the culture, bro. It did a lot for both artists. For one, it tested both artists. You know, it tested them. Since then, we've gotten a lot of music from Drake. Like, he's done an R&B album. He drops 100 gigs. Bro, I'm pretty sure Iceman, he's done streams. He's done festivals since then. Kendrick has gone on a stadium tour. Is it just me? You know, a lot has happened since then. And it feels like we're not going to look, it's always going to be a great moment for the culture. Do you get? Kendrick became more appreciated in the culture because of this battle. Like, people really understood, like, Kendrick is not that guy to fuck with. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, before then, he was just the guy, the classic rap guy that, you know, I mean, undisputedly, like, one of the, like, you know, he was up there. I don't even know how to describe Kendrick before the battle. Like, he was the number one guy in his lane. Same time, simultaneously being the next best thing to the number one guy in all of rap. I don't know if I got that right, but y'all help me in the comment section. I don't know how to describe Kendrick before, but he was the guy, right? The only thing was Drake, you know, just had a little, like, the edge because of, you know, the commercial success, the crazy commercial success, the numbers. It was out of here, bro. You know, but other than that, Kendrick was always the guy. Do you get what I'm saying? So come on, man. You can't say battle rap is not good for the culture anymore, because there are going to be some other artists that are going to come and give us a moment. Maybe not as toxic as this. And you have to understand, this beef has been brewing for years, bro. It's been brewing for over a decade, bro. Since that controversy, bro. These artists have never collaborated since that controversy, bro. 10, 11 years in the making. This wasn't no joke. This was if you don't kill me, I'll kill you. This was no bars here. Like, bro, it was all out, man. They were riding out. It was for death and glory, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing, Jay-Z.
Point of view. I do, because I know what it sounds like. I know what it feels like. I hate it It's just how I feel about
Well,
it.
it even kind of.
Anyways, so that's it, right? So he had more to say. I mean, there was the part where I said people he was getting a lot of backlash because of the Super Bowl pick of Kendrick Lamar in the same year that it was obvious, like, oh, he was victorious in the battle. It felt like a reward, you know. So and and considering that, like I said, he has the final say basically of who gets to perform at the Super Bowl. So picking Kendrick Lamar specifically that year felt like a very major jab to Drake. So this is what he had to say about it. So let's check it out.
Man, he's choosing the side, and he's
Yeah.
putting, and he's not.
Like I don't have what do I have to do with that? I chose the guy that was having a monster year. I think it was the right choice.
Word.
It wasn't in some sort of alliance to a battle. I don't.
Yeah.
What I care about them two guys battling, like what's that got to do with me?
Word.
Have at it. Have fun. It's almost like not on just me. By the way, they drag everybody in it. Like everyone's part of this conspiracy to undermine Drake, I guess. But
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Like what? I'm fucking Jay-Z.
Whoa!
All due respect to
Bro, I gotta take that shit back, bro. Nah, I like it when niggas pop this shit, bro. I like that shit, bro. What he say?
like what? Like what the fuck?
That is my exact reaction when a nigga says some dumb shit like, the fuck? It's like, and then he goes on to say, I'm fucking Jay-Z. Like, put some respect on my name, boy.
Like what? I'm fucking Jay-Z. or due respect to him, I'm fucking Hov.
Fucking home.
Dude,
Nah. This is it's done. It's done. Yo, keep Jay-Z's name out of your mouth, bro. Stop it. I said, I'm fucking Hove, bro. They must have forgotten, bro. But at the end of the day, like he said, I agree totally. Kendrick was having a monster year. And then he dropped GNX, which I don't know. A lot of people have a lot of shit to say about GNX, but GNX is actually one of Kendrick's album that I enjoyed the most. Facts. That's facts. Like, GNX is actually one of the albums that I enjoyed the most from Kendrick Lamar. And yeah, I can actually agree that he was having a monster year because Not Like Us was doing crazy numbers. And of course, it was, and if he was the biggest rapper in the world at the time, like, at the time, he was the biggest rapper in the world. So, yeah. So, right. I agree with the choice. I feel like you made the right choice, Jay-Z. That's just my opinion. I feel like, yeah, battle aside, I mean, the battle, whatever it did, whatever you think it did a lot for Kendrick Lamar's, like, image and career and brand. And, it was like, at the time, it was best to affiliate with Kendrick Lamar. It's business. It's just business. I know Jay-Z is you all know Jay-Z all about the bag because he stay in the bag. Let's go, man.
respectfully.
Word.
Like for
Nah,
what?
this disrespectfully, Jay-Z.
For to what end?
Yeah.
It couldn't be that these guys just don't like each other.
Yeah.
And I think they haven't liked each other for a long time.
Before you had anything to do with it.
For a while.
Yeah.
I think this has been brewing, just like me and Nas was brewing.
Yeah.
It didn't happen at the Summer Jam. That happened. The Lex and TV sets, the minimum, whatever. It was a whole bunch of stuff leading up to that point.
Myth what is the Myth slugs in your hat, right?
It was sluts in your head. It was a bunch of like little things that led up to that point. And then when it happened, I actually regret that because I really like Nas. He's a really nice guy.
But also to your point, like
Okay. Well, one day I hope, like Kendrick and Drake could like actually like hash it out and really like become cool again. For real. Like, I'm just saying, I know it feels like a reach because these guys legitimately hate each other right now. But I feel like time heals all, and eventually this is all gonna get tiring. I mean, we all, first of all, we are all getting too old to be talking about these two niggas every day. To be honest, it feels like come on, man, we're all going to our glories anyway. Except you people want it to be like some Messi and Ronaldo type shit. Like, except you all want, like, because we've been doing that shit for how many decades now? Oh, I mean, yeah, over like 15 years now, bro. We've been doing that shit. Messi Ronaldo till today. So I don't think Drake and Kendrick are gonna push, like, come on, but I just hope it doesn't end up like some 50 Cent Ja Rule type shit. I really do, man. I really don't hope it does, because, man, I'll be fucked up. Because these two guys make great music together. Anyways, like like he said, man, because Nas is a really great guy and they patched it up. Even though sometimes you be hearing some subliminal disses in there from Nas. I don't know if y'all be catching that, but sometimes I be hearing. Anyways, let's keep it about Drake and Kendrick. Let's go.
I remember I was like 10 or 11 when that happened. I was
Had to
like,
pick a side.
well, I was on your side,
Yeah, yeah, I can clearly.
but
He said clearly, bro.
my position was I can't go out and buy Stillmatic or ask my parents to buy Stillmatic,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna borrow it and burn it because I can't deny one mic, you know?
Like, I want to hear it.
Yeah.
But I ain't supporting them.
Or
Yeah.
That's real, man. That's real. Like, overall, I feel like this was a great interview because the interviewer really gave Jay-Z a lot of room to express himself, and he wasn't trying to talk over him, gave him, all those underlying backups, just nah, it was a really great interview and really smart one too. And I like the last point where he's like, yo, like, I wasn't on his side, but I had to hear that shit because shit gonna be hard. Like, that's how it felt, like, as a Drake fan, because I'm a Drake fan, to be honest. And Not Like Us is not necessary. Like, my favorite song from that battle was Euphoria. Like, after Euphoria, I was like, bro, what is Drake gonna say? Like, come on, bro. Like, Euphoria was madness, bro. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan, like, but come on, man. Before the battle, I was hell of a Drake fan. I still am more of a Drake fan, but I'm not a Kendrick Lamar hater. Like, I listen to everything, bro. I listen to every music, bro. I'm not a stan. I'm a fan. Do you get what I'm saying? So, bro, like I'm saying, like I said, this was a great interview. There are other things that he said too. J. Cole was signed to him. I think they're done now.
did a
First, we're gonna talk about the lawsuits. We're gonna talk about the lawsuits, the sexual assault lawsuit that came last year. In case for some of y'all that don't know, he had a lawsuit filed against him last year for child molestation or child trafficking. What was the lawsuit?
Yes.
Yeah, sexual assault. And let's go. Let's check it out though. Let's see what he had to say.
Like, everything that occurred, with all, like, we in the space now where it was hard, really hard. I was like heartbroken.
really?
Yeah. I'm glad we got right to that, so we could just get that out the way.
Okay.
Like, I was really heartbroken by, like, everything that occurred.
I think this is the beginning of the interview, by the way. So y'all check out the interview though. I know y'all gonna check it out, but go check it out. Let's go.
With all, like, we in the space now where it's just like almost like consequence is not thought about enough. So everything is so instant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like that whole Busby.
The civil lawsuit that was dropped. Dismissed.
That shit took a lot out of me. I was angry. I haven't been that angry in a long time. Uncontrollable anger. Like, you don't put that on someone. Like, that's the thing that you better be super sure. It used to be like that. Like,
I fuck with the kicks, man. Adidas, I fuck with the kicks. Anyways, that's a fact. right? Like, I I also agree. Like, if you're gonna come at someone with rape, this is something we've seen reoccurring. Like, women putting. I'm not 100% saying Jay Z is innocent, and of course he's been proved. This case has been dropped, right? But this is something that this case has been dropped, so he's innocent, right? But this is something that we've seen, like, keeps reoccurring. Like, women just come out and make up false rape allegations. I'm not saying they're not real rape allegations, or I'm not saying that I stand with rapists, but I'm saying that this is real, bro. Like, this shit ends a man's life. Like, like, if I found out my nigga raped a girl, I don't know if he's gonna be alive. I mean, I'm not gonna kill him, but he's going to be in a pretty bad state by the time the cops show up, bro. That's a fact. Like, if my guy raped a girl or a minor or whatever, oh fuck, if he's a minor, he's definitely going to be on life support by the time the cops show up, bro. He's going to be in a coma, bro. Facts. He's going to be in a coma. So it's like, this is some real shit. Have your facts. Women just come with me. Look. Recently in Nigeria, like, some girl made up a story on TikTok. Bro, that story was some Nollywood type shit. I kid you or not. It was she made up text messages. She cried. She did videos. Man, I don't even want to talk about that shit, bro. But this is real, man. This shit ends a man's life, bro. So when you're coming with this shit, come correct and come for real. Don't lie, bro. Like, there are a million things to probably lie about when you're trying to get at someone. Rape should never be in the fucking question, bro. If you can think of raping somebody, like lying that you were raped by someone, bro, you're the devil. Let's go.
Like, you have to be super sure before you put those kind of things on a person. Especially a person like me. Like, even when we were doing the worst things.
They come at you with, when the stories become inconsistent and you start to question it, they come at you with, oh, you support rapists, or you're insensitive. You know, because the girl's excuse is, oh, she's traumatized, she can't remember so much, but she knows that she was raped, she was drugged, come on, man. I'm not saying that's not a possibility, but bruh. Anyways, let's go.
We were doing bad. We had those kind of rules. There was a line: no women, no kids. You know, you hear those sayings, but
that's a street code, by the way. That's a street code. No women, no kids.
the things that I took from the street. You know, morals, integrity,
Code.
those things I took because
bro.
we lived and died by that. So it's strict for me. Like, it meant a lot to me. I took that really hard, and I knew that we was gonna walk through that. We was gonna walk through that because, you know, first of all, it's not true, and the truth is, you know, at the end of the day, it still reigns supreme.
When you're feeling these feelings, how do you then bounce back and get back to being Jay-Z?
I don't know. This is the first thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
Actually, it was just like, all right, man, we played enough defense. 2026 is all offense.
Okay. Talk that talk, Jigger. Talk that talk, Jehovah. Look, man. Look, this is where we're gonna end it today. I feel like this was a great interview. Y'all go check out the real interview. I just wanted to address some of the things that were said in the interview, and yeah, that's about it. Anyways, I'm gonna see y'all in a bit, in a very short bit. Till then, stay active and stay jiggy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mo, peace out.